Hello and welcome to the 10th tutorial of the SolidWorks learning course. So guys, today we'll be learning about the kinds and the usage of line and the spline. So first I'll select front plane as the me for our reference. So there are three kind of lines. Normally we are always using this line which having two nodes on each of the end. For example, if I clicked up here and if I move towards right, and this gives me a simple line. So instead of that, if I use the midline, the midpoint line, if I clicked up here, if I go right, it will go left also, the very same at the very same angle and at the very same direction and the very same distance also. So this is one part. So that's how basically the line at the two ends, this is the most which is gonna be used, but the midpoint is only used in the sketch where we have something like an entities or kind of like an mirror entities where we want something at the top and we want something at the down also. So coming up towards the center line is basically used as to make the reference for us. Basically it's not a line. For example, if I draw up a rectangle, in this rectangle if I want the center line of it, so if I jumped up here, it gives me the direction. Okay, this is my center line. Okay, I clicked up here. I need to divide this rectangle in four segments, so I don't know the center of this line, so then I have to select one more center line. It's basically the usage. You see now it's giving me to create a line. Basically it's not a part of sketch. Whenever we make this one out or we extrude it or something else, it the center line, since it's a dotted line, so it's not basically a part of the sketch. So by taking the smart dimension, this one and this one distances, if we say it's 50, so this one and this one is 25, this one and this one is 50, no need to give, but this one and this one is 25. So you see guys, now because of the center line we having four equal segments, so that's how the center line is being basically used. So this is for the center line. Now we'll move up towards the spline. For the spline, the first option, it's a free drawing. For example, if I clicked up here, I need some arbitrary kind of lines. So if I clicked up here, it gives me a direction: moved up, come down, move this way, come this way, then go this way. So this is how it's been created. But there is one more option for the spline, that's called the style spline. It's having a vortex which is basically been moved by a reference. For example, if I clicked up here, I moved here, it's having a vertex at each of the node. I come here, then done. Okay, now if I wanted to change the shape of this circle, which is actually not possible in the free drawing of this spline, it's only possible in the style spline. So if I clicked on this node, if I want it to be out a little more, so I can change the x and y axis of it. If I jumped up, if I go 10, it's coming in just the way I want, and if I go out, it gives me the direction like this. If I go minus towards the y-axis, it's come down. If I go up towards y-axis, it goes up. So this is how it's the spline control vortex is being used. So that's all for today guys. Thank you so much for watching.